Today, I am reviewing the book, The Silent Patient. I can't remember the author's name off the top of my head while I'm out walking. I will put it right here. But The Silent Patient is a psychological thriller about a woman who is put away in a psychiatric hospital in London, I think, because she allegedly killed her husband. Hi, I'm author Nancy Basile, and I write cozy mysteries. You can get one of my cozy mysteries for free using the link in the description below. Silent Patient. She's put away in a psychiatric hospital, and a man takes on her case. She has become mute, hence the title, and she has met with other psychologists and psychiatrists who can't get her to talk, but he is sure that he can get her to talk to him and find out what really went down. And in the meantime, he meets a woman, falls in love, and gets married. Horse moment. Stick around to the end when I share some spoilery type info about this book if you're interested. I won't give away exact details, but I will tell you exactly how I feel about one of the big twists. The Silent Patient has two different timelines going on, one for the female main character and one for the male main character, and I'm not going to say more than that. But I will say the author, whose name I can't remember, took a page out of Paula Hawkins' book and has unreliable narrators, but you don't know who's unreliable because they're all lying. The main characters lie, the secondary characters lie, so that makes the story even more intriguing. The story, I said I give just one more chapter. I did guess the big plot twist, maybe not even halfway through. I don't know if it's because I'm an author or I just read so many thrillers or watch so many thrillers, but I knew where this was going way before we got there, and I was really ticked off that I guessed it, because if I hadn't, it would have been spectacular. The setting is London, and it's psych hospitals, it's people's homes, they're cramped, it's boiling summertime, which adds to the tension of the whole story. So I wasn't crazy about the setting, but you're not supposed to be. It's a psychological thriller, so I give this, send me a postcard. The characters, I give game night invite, not because I want to know them, but because they were written so well. However, they weren't written well enough to break out of very typical cliche archetypes. I'll talk about that more at the end of the video if you want to hear it, but the female main character is surrounded by toxic men, and I have to say, as a female, I was getting real tired of that. And even the other main female character in the book falls into a very typical archetype, so I wish that the author had fleshed out the characters a little more so that they weren't so cookie cutter. The dialogue, I give HBO drama. He definitely knows how to write. And the dialogue had to be written so that you didn't guess the big twist, unless you were me, so that you could, you would be oblivious, but if you went back and looked, you could find the clues. So the dialogue is written very well. Number of gasps. I would say that I give this, for the general public, I'll give it a 5 gasps. For me, I give it a 3 because I guessed it. I was so upset with myself. What did I say? 5 gasps for the general public, 3 gasps for me. There were still some surprises, luckily, in the past that I wasn't expecting. My overall verdict for The Silent Patient is a 4 out of 5. It is an excellent book. A lot of people probably would pick it as like best of for the year or something like that. I didn't, because of the things I'm going to talk about here in a sec. If you liked this video and you thought this book review was helpful, give me a thumbs up and then subscribe to the channel to get more book review content just like this. Cthulhu, is that you? Or possibly Squidbilly? Okay, so here's the things that drove me crazy about The Silent Patient once I finished it. Yes, I guessed the big twist. Whatever, that's neither here nor there. The characters. The main female character is such the typical damsel in distress. men fall in love with her, the psychologists fall in love with her just because she can't talk? What does that say? And because she's in trouble, they're all like, oh, be careful with her. She can't talk. She's ratty looking and she's on drugs. And yet they fall for her? It's like the Virgin Mary kind of character. It was, she needed saving. Give me a break. The other main female character in the book, I won't say who, is like the Jezebel, the whore. So you've got the virgin and the whore. It's like, really? Can you write female characters who aren't like that? And then all the male characters fit into very cookie cutter characters, descriptions, or personalities. You've got the abuser, you've got the guy who pines for her and turns violent. Like, everyone's violent, by the way. All the men are just violent and toxic. That's really all you need to know. And she's like at the center of it, like she's some kind of virginal whatever, and it just about put me over the edge. So if you read it, don't let that sour you on it. Maybe, I don't know, or look for it. Or if you have read it, let me know in the comments if you agree with me. I'd love to know. Thanks.